Okay, hold up, wait a minute. I'ma let you finish. I ain't such a menace, but they bet not call me Dennis. Why they all up in my business? In my mouth just like a dentist. You the best rapper alive, well, you won't be there in a minute.
So the question that I constantly get that it seems that people struggle with the most is, how do I sign up for a PK? Now, this is so simple, so let me go ahead and walk you through the steps real quick. So for instance, say you're signing up for a friendly PK, which is an agency PK. The first thing it's gonna ask when you go to the website is for your Bigo ID. Now that's the ID number or name, for instance, that you might have changed on your page, or the number located here. Y'all see it? Period. That's where it's located. Now you want to take that and put it in here. Mine is Yachty Brooklyn, so I'm going to put it in there. Then the next thing is your agency name. You can get this from the recruiter that got you the audition, on your audition packet. When you get your packet, make sure you read the whole thing. Then the next line is your family name. Now, if you're not in a family, you can skip this, because remember, this is an agency PK and you don't have to be in a family to do agency PKs. So you can skip this part, but if you is in a family like me now, I'm with free bands, so boom, I put that right there. Now the next part is where it gets a little bit tricky. The people that do not understand the time zones on Bigo are not going to be successful. So just simply Google the time zone that is PST to your time. For instance, I got it mapped out in my head, so I know if I want to have a PK in my time at 8 o'clock, I would have to go 3 hours back and put it in the system as 5 o'clock, because 5 o'clock PST, 3 hours ahead, is my time, 8 o'clock EST. So you have to just remember that little, definitely it's little, but it's very important to remember that when you signing up for PKs, what is your time zone? So all you got to do is basically Google the time frame chart until you have it mapped down to your time frame. I have the EST mapped down, so this is exactly what I'm gonna put in. Now, if I wanted a 3 o'clock, I know in my head that I have to put it in the system at 12 o'clock. So it's just all about mapping it down. And once you got it down packed, then boom, you can move past this. For me, I do my friendlies every day at 2 o'clock. I have been doing that every month. I say get in a pattern of doing certain PKs that you like. I love the theme and friendly agency PKs, so I do them every day at the same time, so my fans can expect to see me around that time doing my PKs, meeting my new opponent, getting a replacement or whatever needs to be done. But try and pick a time frame and stick to that time frame so that people are used to seeing you on at that exact time. Okay, and then the next thing is your WhatsApp number. I'm not gonna put it because, baby, if you want to get in touch with me, you can ask. Okay, right in the comment section. And as long as I feel like you're in there clear, because I've had a really bad experience with giving out my WhatsApp. So I'm not going to put it here, but put your WhatsApp number. And this is where you can find your WhatsApp number. WhatsApp is very important to have, because this is how you really get to the nitty gritty of talking to people without having to get out your number. So WhatsApp and Bigo is like husband and wife. They go together. You need a WhatsApp. So get you a WhatsApp number if you don't have one, because you need it clearly. And then, of course, your agency leader, once you find out what your agency is, you then in turn find out who the leader is, and then you can copy and paste that WhatsApp number into this portion, and boom, basically like that, you're done. You hit the little bubble saying that you acknowledge and agree, and then you hit submit, and it's literally that simple. Don't underestimate what you can do until you do it, okay? That's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Yachty Brooklyn. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.